The video begins with a wide shot of the bike standing under natural light, its presence commanding attention before I even say a word. The Harley Davidson Street Glide 2026 is finally here, and today we're going to dive deep into what makes this latest version of the iconic touring motorcycle so special, from its design and performance to its price and overall value. If you've been considering a big cruiser for your next ride, this is a bike worth a closer look. Right away, the front of the Street Glide makes a bold statement. The signature batwing fairing remains, but Harley has refined its lines for a sharper, more aerodynamic profile. The LED headlamp is cleaner and brighter than before, designed not only for style but also for practical visibility on long night rides. The new fairing vents help channel airflow more effectively, reducing wind buffeting at higher speeds. The front fender hugs the wheel more tightly than previous generations, giving it a sportier stance while still retaining that heavyweight touring look. From the side, you see the soul of the Street Glide. The stretched saddlebags flow seamlessly into the rear, emphasizing the long, low silhouette. Chrome details are now more balanced with subtle black finishes, giving it a modern premium touch. The sculpted fuel tank features sharper contours, and the iconic Harley logo is slightly reimagined for a more contemporary appeal. It still looks like a Street Glide, but this is clearly a more refined, sleeker evolution of it. The side profile also reveals the new Milwaukee 8 engine proudly sitting at the center, with updated covers and finishes that make it look both aggressive and elegant at once. Moving around to the rear, the 2026 Street Glide shows Harley's attention to detail. The stretched saddlebags open smoothly and provide generous storage space for long trips, while the rear fender design feels cleaner with integrated LED taillights. The dual exhausts now tuck neatly beneath the bags, providing both symmetry and a muscular growl that you'll hear every time the throttle twists. It's clear Harley wanted to give the rear a more modern and streamlined appearance, which definitely makes this bike stand out both parked and in motion. Swinging a leg over the Street Glide reveals a cockpit that blends tradition with technology. The seating position remains relaxed yet commanding, with a broad and comfortable saddle for both rider and passenger. The handlebar height feels just right for touring, allowing for long hours without fatigue. The dashboard has received one of the most noticeable updates, with a large, full-color touchscreen infotainment system that supports Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, navigation, and Bluetooth connectivity. The system is smooth and responsive, and the speakers deliver crisp audio even at highway speeds. Analog gauges haven't been abandoned entirely, they remain above the screen to keep that classic Harley feel alive. The overall build quality inside the cockpit feels premium, with soft touch switches and a cleaner layout. Performance is where Harley continues to refine the Street Glide's character. The new Milwaukee 8 117V twin engine delivers more power and torque than the outgoing version, making highway overtakes effortless while still keeping that signature Harley rumble alive. Throttle response is smoother, and the 6-speed transmission shifts with a solid, mechanical feel. At cruising speeds, the bike feels planted, stable, and surprisingly agile for its size. The suspension has been updated with Showa components that balance comfort and handling, soaking up bumps while keeping control through corners. Braking performance is strong as well, with dual front discs and ABS ensuring safety in both city and highway conditions. Overall, it feels like Harley has worked hard to make this a touring machine that combines classic cruising comfort with modern-day capability. When it comes to pricing, Harley Davidson positions the Street Glide 2026 in the premium touring segment, starting at around $30,000 in the United States. Of course, the price varies depending on customization, paint options, and performance upgrades. While it is not a budget bike by any means, Harley fans know that part of the appeal is not just in the machine itself but also in the brand's heritage, the craftsmanship, and the lifestyle that comes with it. Considering the blend of technology, performance, and style improvements, many will see the price is justified. As for suggestions, I'd say Harley has done a fantastic job modernizing the Street Glide without losing its soul, but there's always room for refinement. A slightly lighter chassis could make it even more approachable for riders moving up from smaller cruisers. It would also be nice to see more standard safety tech, like adaptive cruise control or blind spot monitoring, given that some competitors in the touring segment are starting to offer these features. And while the infotainment system is excellent, offering wireless connectivity instead of relying on cables would be a practical step forward. As we wrap up this review, the 2026 Harley Davidson Street Glide proves to be a perfect example of how tradition and modernity can live side by side. It looks and feels every bit the iconic cruiser people expect, yet it embraces technology and refinement in ways that make it feel ready for the next generation of riders. Whether you're planning cross-country tours or just want a bike that turns heads at every stop, the Street Glide continues to deliver that unique Harley-Davidson experience. If you're in the market for a heavyweight touring motorcycle, this one deserves a serious spot on your list. Let me know in the comments what you think about the new Street Glide, whether the updates hit the right notes, and if you'd consider adding one to your garage. Thanks for watching, ride safe, and I'll see you in the next review.